Hey friends, welcome to my channel. So today I have a relatively new Johanna Bashford book. It's one of her pocket-sized books, and it's called Inklings. And as you can see, you can color on the outside of it. Ta-da! Look how shiny it is. Ta-da! And then this is the back side of it. She always does stuff where you can color the cover itself, the inside of the cover page. I really love that. And this did come out just in 2026, so it's pretty new. And there's your little, this book belongs to page. I rarely color these, but I'll probably color this one. It's really cute. You got your introduction page, your top tips for coloring. Like one of the ones, for example, is popping a blank sheet of paper beneath the page that you're working on to catch any ink transfer and prevent indentation. That is super important. As much per se for this coloring book because it's pretty. This coloring book, I feel like the paper, you could probably get away with some wet media in this book. I know she has another one that she did of this type. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but it's very similar to this where it's pocket sized. Very cool, very portable. I've taken it with me on many trips, and this one will probably be no different. If I'm going away and I can steal away 15 minutes to color, this type of little book is absolutely perfect for that. So, but she's right about the paper though. Even for here, especially if you're gonna use wet media, I would highly recommend putting that blank piece of paper underneath the page you're coloring. So, ta-da. And I love that she varies her, like she has the small little vignettes with the mushrooms and the flowers, a little snail and a butterfly, but then she has like the larger floral wreaths, and then like a wallpaper type page with some butterflies, and then more vignettes. And these are just, most of these seem to be flowers. I think this one might be my favorite. And then she's got some goldfish, or they could be koi if you wanted them to be. More butterflies. And look, a stingray pushing on a little ship. I was thinking for this page, I had the idea of putting like a seafloor together, and then putting the sun coming, you know, the water's edge at the top, and like have some sun rays coming down. That's what I'm kind of thinking for this page. I haven't decided for sure, but I probably will do at least one little spot in this book, even if it's just something small like this, something that won't take up too much of your time, and do like a little speed color of it. I know I've already done this page. It was a free download that she had, and so I'll pop that in the video right about here. And so, oh look, we have dinosaurs! Yay! Oh my gosh, that's awesome. And I want to say a lemur, but don't quote me. You know, the Madagascar creature. I think that's what those are. And then we've got a whole sweet shop. And then besides the vignettes, then she has larger pages like this, where you can go a little more crazy and maybe create a cool background if you want to, but you certainly don't have to. And then the larger vignettes that aren't as tiny as, say, these ones, for example. These vignettes are a little bit larger, and I kind of like that. I have vision issues, so having a little larger page image helps a little bit. Now imagine what you could do with all this negative space here. Look at all this negative space around this. I'm assuming either koi or goldfish. Can you imagine the scenes if you had the wherewithal and felt like it? You could put in the craziest, coolest backgrounds. This paper, again, if I'm comparing it to her last pocket-sized book and her books in general, it can take some wet media, but you do need to be careful because eventually the paper will become overloaded and bleed through. So I would do it in light layers, and I would stick to like watercolor pencil or Neo 2s or King Arts, like that. I would imagine it could take Distress ink, although I very seldom use Distress ink. I tend to have a little trouble with them. I'm still kind of working on my technique. But you could certainly do that. I would be careful and test a small area, though, first to make sure that it doesn't bleed through. You know, like maybe off in the corner or something like that. That would be my recommendation. And here you have some more mid-sized to small vignettes. Lots of little houses. Pretty cool. Which is my favorite? I think I'm gonna say the lighthouse and the castle are my two favorites on that page. And on this page, I'm gonna say the one at the bottom and the one at the top here that's kind of on stilts. Oh, we've got a couple of tractors. How cool is that? You could put a little farm scene, like divide it here and then just put like a little farm scene around it, or you could just leave it alone. Got a nice little heart bouquet of flowers. I like the art that she includes all kinds of fish and animals, you know, from the crabs to the goldfish to, I think we had a lemur earlier. That's pretty cool. We got a little world within worlds kind of scenario going on here. Oh, look at all this. We've got sweets and a little key with a little tag. A couple little tags. More sweets. And a teapot down here, or a coffee pot maybe. Let's see if you guys can see. There we go. Make sure y'all can see. Ta-da! And I don't want to squish the book too hard, but there we go. This one would take a minute, but it's pretty cool. Got the mushies and the little things in bottles, like little notes in the bottles. This is these two right here are two of my favorite images so far in the book. I absolutely love these. I think they're kind of awesome. I saw somebody recently do a really great picture of this. They colored the soap like this kind of pastel-y, unicorn-y kind of print. They did such a cool job on this picture. It was really, I don't remember who it was, but it was really awesome. And we got some ducks and a whale holding up a ship. And I love that she has these little boats too. I think that's fun. That's super fun. Oh, what do we have here? We have a purse, a couple of, oh, these are all purses. Oh, cool. A whole page just to purses. Now that's my kind of page. I am always down for a cool new purse. How many of you with me? How many of you ladies out there are with me? Never say no to a new purse. Let's see, what do we have on this page? We've got a strawberry, a goldfish, some cherries, a butterfly, a ducky at the bottom, a fish, apple. Got all kinds of stuff. Little letter with a heart on it. Aww. A starfish. There's all kinds of things on this page. Just a look. This page is like a little of everything. There's a crab even. Little of everything. Here we have like sundaes and milkshakes, and there's an ice cream cone at the bottom. I'm getting hungry just looking at this page. I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of getting hungry just looking at this page. Oh, I love this one. The butterflies. Now, these pages, when I'm feeling super creative, these pages are fantastic for if you want to just go crazy with some sort of elaborate background. It's like the koi back, way back, forget where the koi were. Yeah, that's what I mean. All that negative space. It's pretty cool. You can have so much fun with that if you choose to. And here we have some like party hats and some balloons. This is like a whole party page with the cake and the cupcakes and presents. Nice. Aw. That's one way to get your wedding cake to wherever it's going. Just put it on your car. Sure, that's gonna hold up well. Oh my goodness. Very well drawn. And we've got a bunch of mini houses here that all of them are on stilts, except for this one. This one's not. And this one's not. Oh wait, they're not all on stilts. I take that back. So let's see. This one is, this one is, this one is, that one, that one, that one. This one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. So 1, 2, 3. So just 3 of them aren't. Cool. Some cool shelf type pictures. And this page has got a little of everything too. It's got a bottle, a coffee or teapot, another little bottle, some toast, and some sort of drink that you could make it whatever you want. It could be tea. I would think tea for this one. And oh, here we go with the more sundaes and ice cream cones. Yikes. She really is making me hungry now. I'm gonna have to go find me a Rita's or something. Rita's ice cream is the best, by the way. If you ever live near Rita's, you should definitely look them up. They are amazing. Their ice cream is to die for, figuratively speaking. And we got a couple little vignettes here, some jelly beans and lollipops. And we have bugs, like beetles and scarabs and stuff like that. Nice little wallpaper image. This one's just like some grapes and pineapples. Oh, I like this one a lot. That's a really nice picture. This would be a great one to do a glowing moon with type picture. That would be great for that. And now here's the tiny little vignettes that I might have a hard time with. They're lovely. I might have to wear my I have like little magnifying glasses that fit over my glasses, and I would have to definitely wear those to be able to color spaces that small, but they're really lovely. Oh, and this one might be one of my favorites. Love that. I love the contradiction of the butterfly and then the diamond behind it. That's a really nice contrast. And got some more. Let's see, here we have some tea pots and coffee pots, and little teacups and some snacks. This is a cool little cart. Looks like one of those gypsy type carts that they used to travel around in. That's what that reminds me of, like a little gypsy van, old school gypsy van. That's cool. More teeny tiny vignettes. Yeah. I'll show you what I mean. This is what I'm talking about. When I say I have to wear these to see ones this small, I put these over my glasses. You can get these at like Michael's, on Amazon. So if you have vision issues like I do, just put these over your glasses. They clip right on. And that's what I'll use to color these little pictures right here. It does help, but I would caution against wearing them too long, or it can sort of mess up your vision a little for temporarily. I got a nice birdie. There's some more butterflies and flower wreaths. And I believe these are vegetables. Yep, we got carrots and tomatoes, some radishes. Cool. And more little vignettes of gardening, like seed packets and tools. The watering cup, pitcher. We got a watering pitcher and a little wheelbarrow. That's pretty cool. And we got a nice little whale that you could or could not do a background for. It has all these pretty flowers on him or her. More little flower vignettes. Pretty cool. Whoops. Ta-da. Oh, look, chickens! Yay. And a nice, beautiful wreath of flowers. Oh, how cool is this? A little umbrella with a house on it. And some little butterflies. And this picture just has a bunch of beautiful flowers and leaves on it. Very nice. Ta-da! Puffer fish. More fishies. This one seems to have a little of everything. It's got butterflies. It's got a bee and a ladybug. It's got a little of everything. This one's kind of nice. It's like a lily pads maybe. I would venture to say this could be kind of a water picture. Like you could put like this was laying on top of some water if you're skilled enough. I don't know if I am or not, but I could try. Now this is one that I'm going to use my, I have a little handheld scanner and I'm going to scan it like this into my computer and I'm going to make actual bookmarks out of these. Of course, giving her credit as being the author, you know, of course. I love this one. I saw somebody do a beautiful version of this one too. Oh, can you imagine the fun you could have with this one? Doing like a galaxy background inside here. That could be so much fun. And we have robots. Yay. We have robots. I see there's a nice wide variety of different types of pictures. I really like that. I enjoy that. She's got a little of everything from fish to robots. And this one I love because you could put whatever you wanted in the middle. Like I'm thinking like make this like a, like the center of a little village or something like that and drawing something to sort of indicative of that, maybe. And there we have a, let's see, what do we have here? We got some balloons and a circus tent and a hot air balloon, among other things. A little bee at the bottom. And then we got a page that basically mimics, if you'll look at it closely here, mimics this one. Ta-da! See? Pretty cool, huh? And there's the back side of it, where she kind of they talk about who she is, and, you know, just gives a little bio of all the different books that she's done and stuff like that. So, she's a graduate of Duncan of Jordanstone College of Art and Design in Dundee, Scotland. Wow. That's very cool. I did not know that. Anyway, it says $17, but I didn't pay $17 for it. I paid about $14 on Amazon. So I would suggest not getting this straight from the store like Michael's, because you'll probably pay that $17 price. Go on Amazon. It came the next day and it was like $14, not $17. So that's just my food for thought. I hope you all have a blessed one. Bye.